Is it really true that you were raised in a single-father household?
What? Excuse me, why are you asking me this all of a sudden? Hold on a moment, who is this? Can I help you with something?
You don't know who I am? Just take a look at my name. My name's Philip Matthews. It's obvious that I'm Zachary's father. I mean, just take a look at my last name. Is there something wrong with your head?
Oh, my apologies. You're Zachary's father. I didn't think you had my phone number, so I was just surprised to be talking to you out of nowhere. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you right away, Mr. Matthews. Anyway, you were asking if I was raised in a single-father household? Why is that?
I was just asking Zachary about this today. He told me about your upbringing for the first time. I can't believe my son hasn't told me all this time. Like he was hiding it from me, and I can't forgive him for it.
I don't think Zachary was trying to hide it. He probably thought there was no need to bring it up to you in the first place. I don't know why having a single parent could be a big deal, especially since my childhood is long behind me now. Do you see a problem with it, Mr. Matthews?
Of course I do. It's actually a deal breaker. Why would I want my precious son to be marrying a lowlife who was raised by a single father?
Huh? Why are you calling me that? I don't understand.
Oh, you must have no common sense if you don't think a single-parent household is nothing but scum. I'm not surprised at all. There are no good people that result from single-parent households. Not one. Those kinds of families are just chaos in disguise. The children are raised to be worthless human beings. It's inevitable. I bet you don't have a clue of how pitiful you are. Meanwhile, I work at one of the leading companies in our country. Even my son is an Ivy League graduate. Because we had a complete family and we took care of Zachary to the fullest, he's grown up to be a very successful man. It's all thanks to my wife and I allowing him to reach his fullest potential. On the other hand, your family must have always been falling short. A person like you who wasn't loved or disciplined enough when they were a child. Well, I'm repeating myself, but you're nothing more than garbage. Your family's just a half-hearted attempt at normal. It's a mess. Do you understand what I'm saying here? If so, I'm telling you to give up on marrying my son. He doesn't deserve an absolute bum like you.
Why do you have to go so far as to say those things? I think you've crossed the line here.
What? You have the nerve to talk back to me? Have you forgotten that you're nothing but worthless garbage?
First of all, you calling me scum just based off of my family dynamic is crazy. I'm now aware of how you perceive single-parent households so negatively, Mr. Matthews. To be fair, it's all you've been talking about in this conversation. But I just wanted to let you know that you might change your mind about all of this, especially after you meet my father in person. Your assumptions are wildly inaccurate.
What? I've been telling you this much about how families like you are useless trash. And you still don't understand my message? I don't think I want to meet your father in the first place. In fact, I was thinking about canceling tomorrow's family gathering with him.
Are you serious? Zachary never told me our family gathering was going to be canceled.
Whatever. I don't care if you two come to the gathering tomorrow. I'll warn you though, that you're guaranteed to regret it if you really decide to come.
This is our first family meeting before the wedding, and you invited us in the first place. Besides, my father took time out of his busy schedule to accommodate this, and there's not many chances left to make this happen. So if it's possible, I want to stay on schedule with our family gathering. Would that be difficult for you? Though, frankly, I don't get the sense that you want us to come.
Of course I don't want you two to come. I don't plan to connect with your side of the family. Just because Zachary is getting married to you. Wait, did you say your father was super busy? Poor man. I can't imagine how much lower-class beggars have to work for. It must be exhausting. I guess it's true when they say that poverty leaves no time for leisure.
You know, you should really stop jumping to these conclusions when you haven't met my father yet. You don't even know who the man is. Anyhow, I'll come visit your house for the family gathering on the time we decided, okay? Thank you for taking the time to contact me. Goodbye.
Hey, Aya, tomorrow, I'll leave the car in the garage so you can use it to go to Mr. Matthews' house, okay? I was assigned some work to do that morning, so unfortunately I can't go with you. They handed it to me last minute. Sorry, Aya. I hope you don't mind. I've just been so busy with work lately.
Of course I don't mind. It's okay, Dad. I'm sorry for making you come to the gathering. I know you have a lot to do.
Don't worry about me one bit, Aya. My daughter's getting married. Of course I want to meet the family of her fiance. It's also my duty as your father. Plus, who knew you would be getting married to Philip's son? What a coincidence, right? Philip doesn't know that I'm your father yet, right?
Nope, Mr. Matthews doesn't know a thing. Even Zachary doesn't. But Zachary apparently told Mr. Matthews that we're a single-father household. I don't think Mr. Matthews is very fond of that idea. He has some negative biases towards it.
Every family has their own situation, and every one of them is uniquely different. Philip should understand that. He shouldn't assume things about other people. He doesn't know anything about us. Wait, did he actually say anything negative to you?
Yeah, he said some things about our family. It was a tad harsh, but I could deal with it on my own. I just felt shocked at how Mr. Matthews saw us in such a negative light. I thought he would be a nicer man.
What is Zachary saying about this? He disapproves of his father and he's on your side, right? You better be. I can deal with Philip tomorrow and shut him up for good. I know it. I'm just worried about Zachary. He ought to protect you and always be loyal to you, Aya. He's going to be your husband soon.
Yeah, Zachary's saying that parents will always have their own opinions. He's also saying I shouldn't care much about what his father thinks of us. I don't blame him. He probably just doesn't want to get involved in trouble. Besides, he's already told me that his father can be pretty stubborn sometimes, so I can see why he wants to avoid confronting him about this.
Zachary's reaction to this might entail that he can't be counted on, Aya. Are you sure you can really trust him? I mean, you're about to get married to this man and spend the rest of his life with him. If he truly is someone that won't protect you in times like these, I don't think I can let him marry you. He can't fulfill his duties as a husband.
I don't know if we should assume that, Dad. Zachary and I haven't talked face-to-face about this yet. We only exchanged a couple of texts, and that's all.
I see. If you trust him, then I do too. Just remember that I'll be quick to confront him if he does anything that harms you. I'll always be on the lookout, okay?
Okay, thanks for trusting him and caring for me, Dad. For now, let's wait and see how things unfold, starting with the family gathering tomorrow. I also want to be able to trust Zachary, so let's hope for the best. As for Mr. Matthews, maybe he just worded things a little strongly. I'm sure he said those things out of worry for his son. I can understand if he did this because he's protective of Zachary, just like you are with me.
Now that you say it like that, maybe you're right. Maybe Philip is just overprotective of his son. That would be more reasonable for how he reacted. Let me just make one thing clear though. If anyone tries to hurt you, I'm going to do everything I can to take them down. That's one thing I've always promised you forever since you were born, Aya.
I know, Dad. I can always depend on you to be there for me. Thanks. Well then, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, okay? Mr. Matthews, do you realize just how terribly you've acted to me today? Do you really think you'll be getting away with what you've done? Because you're not.
Look who's talking. Who do you think you are, just waltzing up to my house like you were invited here? It's quite bold of you to come here so casually after I advised you not to just yesterday. People who can't listen to others' warnings are the scum of the earth. Absolutely garbage human beings. Although, I did already know you were one of those. So I'm not surprised that you showed up today.
You sprayed water on me with your garden hose when I came to visit your house. Are you seriously telling me that I'm the scumbag here, when you've done something that awful?
It's not awful. It's justified. After our conversation yesterday, I talked to Zachary again, and he told me everything. Apparently, you're not only from a single-parent household, but you're also a middle school dropout. You're really stupid enough that you thought you could marry my son, when you're filthy and uncivilized. Stay away from my family, you scum!
I'm not a middle school dropout. I continued studying. It's just that I stopped going to middle school in Japan.
Stop with these silly excuses. You really think you can fool me when you haven't gone to college or even to high school? You keep making up these lies so you can feel better about yourself. But it doesn't change the fact that you're a bum. So quit it. A middle school dropout raised by a single father coming to me to assure that I will approve of your marriage? What a joke! I hope your father can see what I've done to you. You're an absolutely pitiful human being. And so is he.
He won't see me like this, not yet. He's heading to your house right this moment.
Oh, he is? I'm so excited to have him over.
I don't think you know what you're in for. He's coming to get you because he knows what you've done to me, Mr. Matthews. He wants revenge. I hope you have a fun time with my dad, because he's going to surprise you really well.
You're bluffing. I know you are. What kind of a family full of two lowlives due to a superior man like me? Do you really think your bottomless threats are going to work on me? Try all you want, but they're useless. You're awfully idiotic. No wonder you had to drop out of school so early.
I already screenshotted every message you sent me from yesterday up until now. I have hard evidence of how you've been acting. Remember this, because there's no way you can erase everything you've said to me. You better brace yourself for the consequences of your actions, because they're going to be harsher than you can imagine.
I'm telling you, these threats aren't going to work on me. I don't mean anything because I know you can't harm me. You're not even close to being on the same level as me. You don't concern me, though. I'm very used to low-class people annoying me. It especially happens to me in my workplace. They're all around me. It isn't you at all. People like you have only one mother or father, or haven't gone to high school. I can't understand why our company would hire people as incompetent as them. That's why I do our company a favor and make them quit their jobs. It's what's best for us, you know? We can't waste time and resources on garbage like them.
What? So you're saying that you do everything you can to make employees with those backgrounds quit? Even when they could do nothing about their family and their upbringing? You do all that based on your irrational judgment towards them?
Yes, but in the end, it's their choice to quit. It's not like I'm firing them directly. I'm encouraging them to resign. Those garbage humans can't contribute anything to our company. It's better that way.
Okay, I see. If that's the case, I'll make sure to tell my father about that as well. Mr. Matthews, this wedding is off. I'm not getting married to Zachary. In fact, let's pretend like him and I were never engaged in the first place. I refuse to become a part of your family. The way you think and act towards people you deem inferior to you, it's unacceptable.
This is exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm calling this wedding off as well. I guess we can finally agree on something. Your family's missing the other half that makes it whole. That's why you've turned into the brat you are. You better be gone and stay away from our family.
Don't rush things, Mr. Matthews. My dad is almost at your house to introduce himself to you. Once he's finished with that, then we'll both stay away from you for good.
I sincerely apologize. I deeply regret my actions. Would you be able to tell your father that as well? Just this morning, I've done something so rude and horrible. I regret everything I've done to you from the very depths of my heart. Words can't describe how sorry I am right now. I'm very sorry to bother you even further, but can you please give me the chance to apologize in person? That would mean a lot to me.
I'm going to have to refuse your request. Just earlier today, you told me that you want us gone from your sight, didn't you? I want to stay as far away from you as possible, so I'm going to do that. It's perfect because we both agreed on this. With that, I'll be going now.
Please, just wait and listen to me. Give me one more minute to talk with you. I'm begging you. Let me apologize in person. This was all a mistake on my part. I genuinely didn't know who your father was all along. I can't believe you were my CEO's daughter.
This isn't going to be forgiven just because you didn't know who we were. Because if I really wasn't a CEO's daughter, like you believed me to be, you seriously sprayed me down with a garden hose. It shows how much of a wretched human being you truly are. You better think deeply about what you've done today, Mr. Matthews. Make your actions a reason to change for the better.
I have. I really have deeply reflected my actions today. After some serious self-examination, I now admit that I've acted like a lunatic. My actions are completely unjustifiable, and I apologize with all my heart. So please, I'm begging you. Can you come back here with your father so that I can talk to the two of you? Please, just this once.
You wasted my father's valuable time, and you sprayed me from head to toe with water in your front yard. What are you even saying right now? Are you seriously trying to get us to come back there and smooth things over?
You're absolutely right. I shouldn't be forcing you two to come over here. Well, can I have your permission to visit your house instead? I'll head over there in an instant. Please? I'll make sure to bring Zachary as well. We can talk things over as families always do.
I'm saying no to that. especially with you bringing Zachary over. When you sprayed me with your hose this morning, Zachary didn't do anything to protect me. He didn't confront you about anything. He just watched it happen and didn't move a muscle. Because of that, I'm now disgusted with him. I'm breaking off our engagement. There's no good reason to marry him anymore. I'm fed up with him, and I don't want to be with him any longer. And that's why I'm never meeting with you and your family ever again. And that's great for you, right? You told me that this is what you want, for me to disappear from the sight of your family and never come near you again. Because by your standards, I'm worthless. I was raised by a single father and dropped out of middle school, so I must be, right?
You're not worthless at all. I've told you, this is all a mistake. I should have never called you that. Please, please, can you be kind enough to give me one more chance?
A chance? A chance for what? You don't need a chance or anything else for that matter. Haven't I made it clear enough? Zachary and I aren't getting married anymore. We broke up. This is all because of your unnecessary comments about me, not to mention what you did to me this morning. You didn't want me to marry Zachary, so it all happened according to your plan. Things turned out just the way you wanted them to, didn't they?
No, they didn't at all. This all turned out horribly wrong. I'm the one in the wrong here. It's all my fault. Just because you're uneducated and was raised in an incomplete household doesn't mean that I should have complained to you about it. Besides, if I had known you were my CEO's daughter, I would have never behaved that badly to you. My attitude was out of line.
You're not understanding. If Zachary had brought home a middle school dropout who was raised by a single parent, you would have mistreated them like that. You would have berated her and sprayed her off with a hose just like you did to me. You're just apologizing profusely to try to take back what you've done to me, just because you found out that I'm your CEO's daughter. You apologizing to me doesn't mean you're a good person. It means you treat people differently based on your view of them. I know your apologies aren't sincere. You just want to save yourself because you know who my dad is. You know how much influence he has over you.
I mean, that may indeed be the case, but...
Thank you for clearing things up. You just admitted that it's true, so I don't need one more apology from you. I don't see the point in talking to you anymore, so don't contact me in the future. If you want to say something, say it to my dad or his lawyer. They'll take care of it for you.
What? A lawyer? What do you mean? I need to talk to your father's lawyer? Why are you mentioning this all of a sudden? I don't understand.
You hosed me with water so hard that it made me fall in the concrete of your front yard. I was injured, and it's all because of you. Do you really think my dad is going to let you go scot-free for this? He knows you hurt me, Mr. Matthews. My dad will stop at nothing to take you down. That's not much of a surprise, is it? I think our bond is stronger because we only have each other in our family.
What? You were injured? I didn't even notice that. I'm very sorry, believe me. I only saw you falling, but I didn't think you would actually be hurt by it.
I mean, it's nothing but a slight sprain on my ankle and a few bruises. It doesn't bother me too much. But my dad? Oh, it bothers him very much. Much more than you can imagine. He's filing charges for physical assault and battery.
What? You sued me for physical assault and battery? I only splashed you with some water, and I'm being charged for assault? This isn't fair. It was just some banter. I'm not a criminal at all.
Oh, you're a criminal, all right. Your record isn't going to be clean after this. You shouldn't underestimate the amount of power my dad has. To me, my dad is a caring father who is extremely devoted to his daughter. On the other hand, my dad to you is, well, he might be the worst person you can choose as an enemy. You're one of the few people that gets to see the bad side of him.
Please, have some mercy on me. I didn't mean to make him my enemy at all. I never wanted to go against him. This is nothing but a small mistake. I didn't have any bad intentions. So please tell your father about this. That this wasn't on purpose at all. It was a mistake on my part. I'll even pay off all the hospital fees for your injuries. I'm begging you.
We don't need any money from you, so I'll decline your offer. By the way, let me explain something to you. You were berating me on how I was a middle school dropout, but you've got it all wrong. I'm technically a middle school dropout because I skipped a grade and enrolled into high school in the UK. I went on to attend university there. As of now, I'm working at a well-known corporation. I'm currently talking to my father about becoming the owner of one of his subsidiary companies in the near future.
Do you have a proper education and even on the path to a major promotion? I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of any of this. I misunderstood.
I should also mention that the reason you don't know about this is because you're not close to the CEO or any of the other executives. You're not a high-ranking worker at your company. All you've managed to land is the job of an assistant manager, and yet you think you're high status and important. You're completely delusional. The fact that you bully employees who rank lower than you is also terrible. My dad knows about that as well.
No, that's not a problem at all. It's necessary. I'll only do it a few times.
Only a few times. I think even once is enough for it to be an awful thing to do. I shouldn't talk about that, though. It's not my place to confront you about that. My dad can take care of it. In fact, he already took care of a lot of things for you. You'll regret everything you've done. I can guarantee it. I mean, losing your job when you're already in your 50s? Wow, it's such a pity. How are you going to explain this to your family, huh? Don't they depend on you for your income?
Losing my job? What? Are you going so far as to fire me? This is a joke, right?
No, I'm serious. I don't know why you're so surprised. You deserve to be fired. You're going to be found guilty of physically assaulting the CEO's daughter, after all. It would be stranger for you to stay at the company and work the same job as you always have.
Oh, please, just think about this for a second. I need you to reconsider. It's unfair. Right when I finally started to have a chance at a promotion and a raise. I'm getting fired? It doesn't make sense at all. I think your father has gone too far with this. He's abusing his powers.
You're already in your 50s and you're still an assistant manager. Anybody can look at you and know that you're not getting promoted anytime soon. Probably for the rest of your life. At first, I didn't want to assume the worst for you. I wanted to think you were doing this to be protective of Zachary. But now I know that you're just a jerk who mistreats the people you look down on. I'm glad that I don't have to be involved with an awful person like you any longer. Zachary's in a panic because I called off the wedding and broke up with him. But I'm not changing my mind, ever. I'll never forgive him for just standing by and watching while you hosed me with water the other day.
There's no way you can do this. I'll allow the wedding to happen, okay? Can't you go on with it? I beg you, please marry my son and have a happy life with him. As for what happened this time, just think of it as getting bit by a dog. Yes, it hurt you, but it was merely an accident. Some water got on you and you slipped and you fell. It's the same thing because I never meant for that to happen.
Nope, I'm not going to do that.
Please, you have to have mercy on me. About to lose my son too. He's mad at me and threatening to cut ties with me. I can't believe it. All I did was go against you two getting married. Why do I have to lose my job and my son for it?
You don't understand why you got punished for what you did? You're a disgrace of a human being. I'm not going to speak with you any longer. Please, just leave me alone.
No, please give me one last chance. I'll allow the wedding. Zachary still wants to marry you and you're not uneducated at all. Plus, you're from a single-parent household, but your father is an admirable man. So I'll allow your wedding. Just please give me a chance. Do we have a deal then? Please, don't you want to marry Zachary?
No, I'm not accepting your offer. You aren't going to be able to change my mind about this. What's done is done. It's true when you say my dad is an admirable man, though. He's much more successful and respectable than you'll ever be. I'm so blessed to have a father like him. We're very happy together. I look up to him the most. But Zachary, on the other hand, it's such a pity that he has you as a father. I know we're not together anymore, but I feel bad for him. Well, this is irrelevant to me now. I'll stay out of it. Anyway, I wish you luck from here on out. I know you need a lot of it. Job hunting from your mid-50s must be a hassle. I should also remind you to not attack anybody else with your garden hose. It's a petty thing to do, and maybe you'll even get sued again.
Hi, Aya. How are your injuries? Are they still causing you pain?
Nope, they're healing up. It was just a little twist, and I can walk normally now.
I'm so glad you're getting better. Speaking of which, I already took care of Philip. He's going to be leaving the company without any retirement allowance. I explained everything to the other executives, and they agreed. The retirement allowance he was supposed to receive will be wired to you instead for your compensation.
Dad, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much.
Of course, Aya. He needs to get what he deserves. I can't let him go after he hurt you. Anyway, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I already told you I am.
No, I mean emotionally. You must be feeling down because your engagement was broken off. Plus, you were sprayed with a hose. You've been through a lot this week, Aya.
Don't worry. I'm feeling more relieved than sad about the situation. I'm really glad I didn't marry Zachary. If I hadn't known he was so unprotective of me before our wedding, I would be in deeper trouble. There would be a failed marriage and a bigger lawsuit on our hands. I'm actually kind of grateful towards Mr. Matthews for letting me know who Zachary really was.
You shouldn't feel grateful towards him at all. He doesn't deserve it. But I'm glad he was at least useful in that way, 'cause I don't think he'll contribute much to anything after this. His harassment towards other employees was exposed to our company, as well as others in our industry. I doubt he'll be able to find a job now, even more so when you consider how old he is.
That's definitely true. Dad, thank you so much for doing all of this to protect me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, Aya. You're my precious daughter. You're more important than anything. You better remember that I'll always be here to protect you, got it?
I got it. I know you have my back, so maybe I can go back to finding a new husband again.
I didn't mean just for marriage. Aya, but while you do that, make sure to really examine their character, okay?
Okay, I'll try my best to find somebody as respectable and protective as you, Dad. Thank you always for everything. I have more time on my hands now, so I'm looking forward to spending more of it with you. As Dad promised me, Mr. Matthews was laid off from his job and not offered a penny of severance pay. His son ended up cutting ties with him, and he and his wife are on the brink of divorce. He would always tell me I was worthless based on my status, yet look at where he is now. I wonder what his past self would think of the life he's living today. Well, it doesn't matter if I keep talking about him because he's irrelevant to our family now. I don't want to waste my time. However, I will say that the change in his attitude was crazy. Only when he noticed how much power my dad has, he began to regret everything he's done to me. But it was too late. He chose the worst enemy possible before he could even realize it. In the blink of an eye, his life is in shambles.